What's up, everybody? Welcome to chapter 27 of an Italian Mafia saga, book one. I'm glad to see you. It's been a minute. I've been working downtown, back and forth, paying bills, living life, trying to hold it down in this thing that we all stuck in called survival of the fittest. So I'm going to hang out with you for a little bit. Y'all going to hang out with me. There's no comments, but that's okay because you're still here, which means that you like it. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the love, the support, the friendship, the positivity, even the negativity, because all of it builds you into a stronger person when you're trying to do what you got to do when you got your mind set forth. So, yeah, I've been smoking, so you have to excuse me. But in the meantime, I'm finna roll up and we finna hang out. So, YouTube, I love y'all. I am cannabis friendly. I'm LGBT friendly. Working in dance clubs and nightclubs. I got friends from all over. So I love everybody. So let's get on with this. How's everybody been today? Thanksgiving is tomorrow. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Joe, Kelly, Gus. Who else? Everybody, my friend at the house and my back of the house. One love. I love y'all. Christy, Jamie, Janissa, all y'all. Love all y'all. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. I've been going in and out of jail my whole life. Well, not my whole life. I started going when I was 19 years old. My first one was a possession under 20 grams of marijuana in Duval County. Spent the night. There's been back and forth. I bought my first pistol when I was 26 years old out of Duval County. And I caught an aggravated following charge because I was actively pursuing the person. I'd bought just what I wanted. A fully loaded chrome 25 caliber that I used to stick in the side pocket of my dickies and you'd never know was there. I was born and raised in Duval County. I used to go hang out at the dive bar and the Marks, a couple of clubs across the street from the old courthouse. I hung at the Jacksonville Landing, which is no longer there. I worked at the Twisted Martini. I worked at the Jacksonville Ale House out on Southside Boulevard next to Tinseltown Movie Theater. I have lived over there off of 18th and Boulevard in the Pearl World. I have lived over there on the west side. Atlantic Boulevard, South Side. I have lived all over Jacksonville on and off the street, but that is where I'm from. Born and raised. Duval. Oh yeah, so real shit. I'm just taking my time to get with this because as you can see, I'm trying to roll this something up so I can be in the mood to hang out with y'all. It's my days off. Thanksgiving's tomorrow. Everybody at YouTube, happy Thanksgiving to everybody at YouTube. I hope you and your families have a wonderful Thanksgiving. To all my peoples at YouTube. Shut up, lady. That's my dog barking. Her name is Lady. She's an old mama. She has had 3 kids. I know, I hear you. Yeah, so we're going to break out some of this right here. Blue Nugs. These 2 right here, I could make a fat blunt with, just so you know. Take out one more. So what do you think about Donovan and versus the Chinese triads? Denise sent him into a job and never told him why. You'll get that in the second book. A lot of secrets are going to come out in the second book. Donovan's going to find out why Denise offered him that job in the first place. You're going to see a lot more of Christina Bolivar as well. New characters, new plots, new places, maybe even some new countries. What, lady? Come here. Yeah, you see, there's lady. That's lady. Everybody say hi. Say hi to the lady. Hey, lady. Everybody say hi. She's an old mama. She's a loving mama, though. I remember when I used to have to feed her pieces of chicken just to pet her on the head. Now me and lady here, now we like Shaq and Kobe. Unbreakable. You're not right. Uh-huh. Look. Look. Face shot. There we go. So as you can see, she has staked claim to the billows. And she's no mom. I just took her out to pee and go to the bathroom, do her doggy deeds and all that. I'd like to know where everybody's from. Who's watching? Where you watching from? What you like about the story? What you don't? What you think about the characters, the FBI, the investigation, which is definitely going to get deeper into. I'm going to take you in the office. I really am, but it's been a while since I've done a live, so I'm going to come on here and hang out with you. We got some beautiful ladies at work that should have been doing some modeling instead of doing what they do up there. But enough about that. The holidays. I imagine people thought I was just going to come on here and just start talking Mafia this, Mafia that, like Ralph and Natal from the Philly mob. No, I'm not going to do that. I've had to do my research, and you'll find that as you read the story, that I've done my research to bring all the plots and the characters and all the people to life. Oh, excuse me. I wish my roommate was here. He's supposed to be here, but he's... I don't know. Enough about that. I'm not talking about it anymore. I am sorry that it's taken me so long to roll this up. I'm sure you all have other things to do, but I appreciate you hanging out with me. From right here in Lakeland, Florida, this is Ryan. And this is me without the glasses on. This is me with the glasses on. Because I got to finish rolling this blunt. And we are going to smoke together. I kind of wonder how it is before a really big book blows up and becomes something hot. Like, for example, remember J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter and how it just books all over the place and then movies. And I mean, you could walk in a hotel in Tampa, turn on the TV, and there'll be a Harry Potter movie playing. Then you had the big Twilight series come out. Bam, I read all those in prison right here in Florida. But they were hot. Commercials about cups and shit. Um, Promotionals. Yeah, that was what, 2007? Yeah, that was 2007. I was in Duval County Jail as a first time felon then. I turned 27 in jail, in prison, not in jail, but in prison. But yeah, I was in Duval County Jail on 5 East 2 when Twilight was the big thing. I was up top in top tier in cell 35, 5 East 2. I slept in 27. I slept in 48. I slept in, 43 and 5 East 2, 27, 35 in cell 43. All right, let's roll this thing up and get started on another live. Because I really have to get this thing done and out to y'all before February 14th. Oh, by the way, I have been watching Sopranos. I'm on season 3 now. I've never seen it before, and I'm absolutely liking it. So Tony Soprano is a freaking boss. Mom's just passed away. Excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. Got a little bit of acid reflux. Thirteen, 14 minutes I've been sitting here chilling with you, trying to roll this blunt so I can get this live done for y'all. Then I'm going to try to go in there and play the video games with my younger roommate. He's cool. He's a gamer if he's here. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe watch some more Sopranos. But this is officially chapter 27. And we are officially fixing to light this thing up. Find out what is going on with the son of a Mafia underboss. See that? Let's do it. Here we go. Chapter 27. Just for you. There we go. Here we go. Chapter 27, y'all. Y'all fire them up. Let's get on with it. Chapter 27. Still, Sunday, July 23rd, 2023. FBI Special Agents Merrill Talley, Marco Weiss, and Alan Tervino were following Rico's Benz and Arista and Vincent in the black Escalade to the port of Los Angeles Terminal Island. Their entire 5-year investigation to bring down Mikhail Raskolova and his black market hustle came down to tonight. It would not be. This is it, boys. Payday, Agent Talley said, mentally drooling over the thought of putting cuffs on Mikhail Raskolova, starting with his daughter, Arista. We should have radioed for backup. Mikhail's not going to be here, I know it. Something's not right, Tervino said, having a suspicious feeling. We've been working this case for the last 5 years, and the pot boiled over when Arista broke out of prison 3 years ago. Let's close this thing already. Weiss said. The three of them debated the possibility of successfully arresting their suspects as they followed the entourage to the port. Karina, Alex, Nicholas, and Xander would all be down at the port because they didn't exit the club 25 minutes ago with these three. 110 South led to 47, which took them out to the port. The dark gray Benz slowed to a stop at a location called the Phoenix Terminal along the water's edge. Arista and Vincent got out of the Escalade and made their way over to a 40-foot trailered black big rig parked next to four windowless white GMC vans. Saga-Book Bratva is a real criminal organization, recognized and known as the biggest and most powerful crime syndicate of the Russian Mafia. It is Russia's largest criminal group with about 5,000 members and is named after the Solntsevo district, and Mikhail Raskolova is the boss. There were Karina and the other three murder for hires under Arista's authority. They weren't street thugs. They were remorseless foreign contract murderers for the Saga-Book Bratva. Donovan watched this woman with shoulder-length hot pink hair and a tight black catsuit, 6-inch stiletto heel boots, coming forward with the M4A1 assault rifles. With an M4A1 assault rifle, the primary weapon used by SEAL operators. A shorter, more compact version of the M16A2 rifle. It was specially designed for U.S. Special Operations Forces. So where the fuck did she get it? From Abdul Rasham. Karina asked a question in pure Russian. Arishta replied in a calm but cold tone in Russian. Rico made a phone call to Mikhail Raskolova to ensure him that the merchandise is being moved within a few minutes. He watched the 6 of them loading the crates into the vans. And then as Rico lit a cigarette, he saw a flash of light out the corner of his left eye. The SUV slammed on the brakes 20 feet away from the crime scene as Rico threw down his cigarette. The headlights caused everyone to scramble across the street to the yard of stacked containers. All 3 agents exited the SUV with guns drawn. Arishta, you're not going anywhere, Agent Tally shouted in anger as she ran with Vincent Martellino into the container yard. Karina, Xander, Alex, and Nicholas split up as they fired at the FBI. All 3 agents took cover behind some empty trailer hitches, returning fire on the 4 Russian assassins. Donovan knew he had to do something really bad. He drew both guns, turned and fired 8 rounds between both guns right at the agents. He looked over to where Karina was. They were trapped and they would never get out alive from where they were. Gunfire between the FBI and foreign criminals. This is the job Donovan took. He ran out into the gunfire, firing both guns at the agents, hitting Special Agent Weiss with 2 shots to the left side of the neck. Damn it, Agent Tally said as he crouched back beside his dying partner. I told you we weren't ready for this, Torvino yelled in anger, firing on the suspects. Donovan reached Karina, took her by the hand, and fired his weapon at the FBI as she ran behind him for cover. Alex, Nicholas, and Xander followed behind, returning fire on the 2 remaining agents. Cover me, Tally yelled, then ran to the SUV to retrieve more weapons as Torvino reloaded a clip and fired on the suspects. Tally returned with 2 HK-416s, gave Torvino one and returned fire. I'm going to try and draw 2 of them out after me, Torvino said, then took off to the west, firing at the suspects. Xander shouted something in Russian, and all 3 men ran after the agent. Arishta wasn't a bitch. Vincent was protecting her, but she was a grown-ass woman. Karina was firing back and forth with the last agent. You could hear gunfire in the distance from the other 3 Russians versus the gunfire of 1 FBI agent. Arishta took Donovan's gun from his hand and ran out into the middle of gunfire, risking her life, firing at the last FBI agent. Karina fired her gun on the agent as he fired on her with the HK. Arishta ran out into the crossfire and ran off into the shadows as if she were retreating alone. The gunfire continued. The agent didn't see Arishta run up on him from behind. Arishta bomb-rushed the FBI agent, toppling him over, then began furiously pistol-whipping this agent in the face with the handle of Vincent's gun. Violence poured from Arishta's pores like lava from a volcano as she growled through clenched teeth, beating this FBI agent to death. Blood splashed her face, her clothes, her right hand, as this agent screamed in agony from the bludgeoning Arishta gave him. She beat him like a woman escaped from a Russian insane asylum, not a prison. Donovan ran over, watching her as Arishta stood to her feet. Then she shot the agent slowly, one pop after another, 5 times at point-blank range in the back of the head. She looked down at the dead agent as smoke rose from the barrel of her bodyguard's gun in her right hand, dripping with blood. Solonsevskaya Brodva, Arishta said, then looked over her shoulder as the gunfire in the distance silenced. The other agent is dead. Donovan looked at this woman, heavily breathing and covered in blood, looking like a mad woman, a psychopathic serial murderer. There was more of this agent's blood on Arishta than on the ground. He looked at the scene, then at the blood on Arishta's face, hands, clothes. What the fuck is wrong with you? Donovan asked, angered and bewildered that she did that. The suspects finished what they had to do, loading the crates onto the vans and leaving the bodies of the FBI where they were. Thank you for listening. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for your patience, your love, your support. I love y'all. Keep your mind on your grind and never give up. One love. I'm out.